Hey, this is Sam from BNS About Movies. You can visit our website at bnsaboutmovies.com and reach out to me at bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com. Anyways, today we're going to discuss the 1985 American Giallo film Blackout. It's directed by Douglas Hickox, who directed another movie I really love, Vincent Price's Theater of Blood. This is a TV movie that became a video store favorite because of its striking box art and also played on HBO. Stars Richard Widmark as Joe Steiner. Widmark is really famous from being Tommy Udo in Kiss of Death, who would inspire Eric Binford in 1980's Fade to Black. But anyway, Widmark plays Joe. He's a cop who just won't let a case go. There was a brutal slayer of an entire family on a child's birthday, and that murder just scarred him. He's made a promise to the dead family that he won't rest until he puts the killer to justice. But he's getting old. He's close to retirement age. There's also Alan Devlin, who's Keith Carradine from Nashville. He's a man without an identity. He was once in a car crash, and that destroyed his face and his memory. He wakes up with a scarred visage that upsets nearly everyone that sees it, except for his nurse, Chris Graham, who's Kathleen Quinlan from Airport 77. There's another cop who used to be Chris's boyfriend and lost her to Alan, and he can't let her go. And that's Michael Beck, Swan from the amazing movie The Warriors. All three men are trapped in the past. Steiner believes that Alan is the family killer. Mike, the cop, wants Chris back at any cost. And Alan might be a new person, born on the day of his car crash, but he might also be that killer. He's not even sure. The house is Giallo. It doesn't have the expected psychosexual and fashionista elements, sure. It doesn't have the camera work that shows the killer's POV. However, it does feature a lot of identity confusion and a main character that may or may not be the villain that's missing something critical that he hasn't seen. And that's why I think it is. This film really also has a strange narrative that there's no real hero or protagonist. All three men and Chris serve as characters in the story framework instead of a sole person to root for. And for a TV movie, it gets pretty dark with some uncomfortable male and female violence at the end. There's also a great Steadicam sequence where Chris opens door after door to try to either find her children or the killer. And the smooth movement of the camera here really increases her worry and makes the scene increasingly claustrophobic. This originally aired on July 28th, 1995 on HBO. Blackout gained a lot of notoriety later because it inspired Ed Sherman's murder of his wife Ellen in August of that same year. Sherman used an air conditioner to slow the decomposition of his wife's dead body in order to establish an alibi. That's something that happens in this movie and something that he got directly from this film. I'm not one to say that movies begat violence or that they influence people, but sometimes they give you some bad ideas or good ideas for a killer. Anyways, Blackout is never been commercially released on DVD. It's never been put out on Blu-ray. You're left at the mercy of the gray market, but I'm going to tell you, it's on YouTube. You can find it quite easily. Anyways, I really think you should check it out. It's something different and maybe a movie you haven't seen. And it's got great people in it. Woodmark's really good. Keith Carradine's really good. And I really like Michael Beck a lot. I think he's solid. All right, guys. That's it for another episode of BNS About Movies. If you want to learn more, I'm going to stop.